Hi Scorpio, this is your December 5th or December 11th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Ten of Wands clarified by the Eight of Swords. We have the World. We have the Sun clarified by the Four of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the Hierophant with the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. And we also have the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Taurus. The King of Wands is the person you're dealing with, Scorpio. The King of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart, or they're just somebody who is fiery, passionate. They could be somebody who is very enthusiastic, somebody who's with an initiative, or they could be a leader. There is a twist to the story, a small twist, because we start off with the Ten of Wands clarified by the Eight of Swords. But the good news, and we'll talk about what those two cards represent in just a second, the good news, it's coming to an end. The World, the next card over, this is my happy end card. This is one chapter of your life coming to an end, and a new happy chapter of your life is about to begin. But ultimately, the World means that whatever those two cards represent come to an end, and now the two of you can move forward together or be together. So yeah, let's talk about those two cards. They will play out in different ways for all of you, depending on what's going on with your particular situation. The Ten of Wands is a card of a burden, something that's tough on us, something that is an additional responsibility, some kind of an obligation, right? And the Eight of Swords, clarifying it, I think this is somebody who is stuck in that Ten of Wands energy, right? For some of you, perhaps this King of Wands is busy at work, or they are away right now, they are on a business trip, or they could be obligated to do something. They could be attending to their extended family, someplace remote, right? They've got stuff on their plate, or something is still preventing this person from being with you, right? Again, they're stuck right now, or they have been stuck, or they will be stuck. Perhaps you go on a date or a couple of dates, and then all of a sudden they need to take care of whatever it is they're taking care of with a Ten of Wands, and they're stuck. But again, like I said, with the World, whatever that those two cards represent come to an end, right? And here comes the Sun, right? The Sun. If the King of Wands is a Leo, or they have Leo in their chart, it makes total sense. The Sun is a Leo card, but at the same time, the Sun is a card of clarity. So now you will be gaining clarity. So now you guys are definitely moving forward. And the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. The Sun always talks about joy, success, happiness, and feeling on top of the world, right? The Four of Wands, clarifying it, is a commitment or marriage card. This card is often referred to as the 1111 card. And to me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding, because in some cultures, when people get married, they do it underneath the structure with the leaves and branches on top of it. And the structure pictured in the Four of Wands always reminds me of that. But ultimately, it is a card of commitment and marriage, right? And speaking of marriage, we have the Hierophant with the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups in the potential outcome. You are the Queen of Cups here, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. The Hierophant could be a Taurus you're dealing with, or somebody with Taurus in their chart. But the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. It's also a very spiritual card. So you're connecting with this person on multiple levels. The Ace of Pentacles in the middle. This card often comes through as a proposal. And with two commitment and marriage cards on the table, that's what it could actually be. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity. To me personally, it's the ace of all aces. I don't mean to belittle the other three aces, but the Ace of Pentacles is like a package, it's like a bundle. All aces combined into one, and that's why it often comes through as a proposal. Right? But ultimately, this ace always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious. And I do see a serious A very serious commitment to marriage, a very happy one too, right? Don't forget about the Sun card. It's a major arcana card. So you're not gonna get away from that happiness. Okay? But jokes aside, yeah, I really like how we have this serious vibe to it, but at the same time very happy vibe to it. And we have both the king and the queen, a king and a queen in the same spread, even though you're not the same suit. But whenever a king and a queen come out in the same spread, to me this means that both of you are mature individuals. You know, you could be 25, 35, 45, doesn't matter. That means you both vibe on a similar level, on the king and the queen level, and both of you are actually ready for this commitment. All right, so yeah, whatever that obstacle, whatever that 10 of Wands represents, it's coming to an end soon. Right, and the two of you can move forward. I'm not even going to do an extended for you, Scorpio, because this looks awesome. It looks amazing. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Scorpio, if you are already married or if you are in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the King of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So you probably already know your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your significant others' zodiac sign is. But we got the King of Swords and we also have the Knight of Pentacles, right? The King of Swords, if they are either an air sign or an earth sign, it makes total sense. If they're not, perhaps they are embracing the energy of the King of Swords. And the King of Swords in this case is somebody who is very decisive, right? They are embracing the energy of the King of Swords. And the Ace of Swords clarifying the King of Swords is the confirmation that they're going to be very decisive, right? You see how the King of Swords is holding up a sword? That's exactly the sword we see in the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a very straightforward, very direct conversation, right? They're not going to be playing or fooling around. They're not going to be beating around the bush. They're going to be crystal clear. They're going to be very direct with you. Not in a bad way. They may come off as somebody who is like kind of, you know, he came, he saw, he conquered, that type of deal. But again, they're going to be crystal clear. They want to make sure that you understand that they're serious about what's going on. And they're coming in with the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. If this is somebody whom you've been dating for a while, it could be a proposal. It could be, yeah. The Page of Pentacles is usually something tangible, something you can touch, right? So it could be keys to their apartment or keys to their house, or it could be a piece of jewelry in a small box. Never, ever, ever underestimate the Page of Pentacles. Ever. Right? The Knight of Pentacles always talks about long term. Always, right? And you see how we have both the Page and the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is an offer that they thought through. And the Knight of Pentacles is a plan that has to do with long term. The Knight of Pentacles could be money related, finances related, right? But the Knight of Pentacles is the most serious, the most grounded, the most long-term knight out of all four knights. The Hierophant, right next to that could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. Okay? So yeah, your person is getting ready to make a very serious move. If this is somebody you're already married to, perhaps it is finances related, right? Perhaps you guys are purchasing a house together, and in this case, they may insist that you guys buy the house that they want, right? But at the same time, it's for the sake of the unit, for the sake of the family, right? Something long-term, something stable, something that's going to be around for a long time. All right? So yeah, that's what I have. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Scorpio, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have Judgment clarified by the Emperor. We have the Moon. We have the Three of Swords clarified by the Two of Swords and the Four of Cups, and we also have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries or Sagittarius or a Pisces or any zodiac sign. Whatever their zodiac sign is, they've caused such a major devastation on you that I don't think you will ever even talk to this person if you want to talk to them, go ahead and talk to them. But I still see you rejecting them. It's like whatever they did to you, it was like a ripple in your life. It left a scar in your life. That's how it feels, right? So yeah, Judgment, the first card that came out, is a card of somebody coming back from the past. The Emperor, I think, is the person. Could be an Aries, or the Emperor could be an ex-husband or an ex-significant other figure. And every once in a while, the Emperor put together with some particular cards. The Emperor, in the same spread, the Emperor could be a control freak. Somebody who says my way or the highway. Somebody who always is in control, right? A control freak, right? Yeah, and the Moon with the Three of Swords definitely talk about them, just devastating your life at some point. The Moon is one of the most emotional cards in the deck. It's a card of fear, right? So perhaps you did live in fear with this person because they would always, impose their will on you or something like that. And the Three of Swords is a card of a broken heart. It's a card of a devastation, right? And the good news is that it's clarified by the Two of Swords and the Four of Cups. That's you rejecting them. The Two of Swords, this is you saying no because they will break your heart again, and you just don't want to go through something like that ever again. And the Four of Cups is a card of a rejection. Okay, Temperance on the bottom of the deck could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with, but Temperance is a card of healing. And perhaps you have already healed from this situation or almost healed, and you just don't want to go back to that darkness with this person. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances. Scorpio, this week we have the Three of Swords, clarified by Judgment and the Eight of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You're the Queen of Cups here. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. You're going to be hearing from somebody from your past. Okay? But there's a twist to this story. We got the Three of Swords, the first card that came out. Right? It's a card of a broken heart. It's a card of somebody feeling stabbed in the back, or somebody who is just really, really sad. It's clarified by the Judgment and the Eight of Wands. Judgment is a card of somebody from the past. The Eight of Wands is a card of communication. Right? So I can interpret that a couple of different ways. Perhaps you had to leave a company because you were stabbed in the back, because they blamed you in something that you didn't do. Alright, and perhaps now they're going to be reaching out to you and they will tell you, you know what, we have completed the investigation, or we did another investigation, and you are not at fault. Right, and perhaps they will either compensate you or they will ask you to come back. Okay, so that's one way I can interpret this. The second way the second scenario I see here is that after you left, everything fell apart. And they're just brokenhearted because you left. Because now that you're gone, nothing ever gets done. You were the miracle worker, you knew everything about the company, and they're just devastated now because nothing ever gets done. And they want you back. Okay, so those are the two scenarios I see. Alright, the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a card of work, business, and finances, and the Ten of Pentacles right next to the deck is an amazing card, to be fair, to be honest, when it comes to work, business, and finances. This is a card of real estate and a pile of cash. Okay, so they will either compensate you if they fired you, or they forced you out. Or perhaps they will throw money at you just to get you back. So, and it's going to be up to you what you want to do here. Alright? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Scorpio, this week. We have the Queen of Wands, clarified by the Page of Cups. We have Death, we have the Page of Pentacles, and we also have the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, or Sagittarius. So it took me a quick second, Scorpio. And then I realized what's going on. If you have a Sagittarius in your life, that Sagittarius will invite you to their birthday party. And I think you're going to go. You will even bring a gift. Alright. So yeah, it's Sagittarius birthday season right now. Right? And the Queen of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, or Sagittarius. The Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a celebration, which is their birthday. birthday party. The Page of Cups clarifying the Queen of Wands is an invitation to their birthday party. Death in the middle is your major arcana card. And the Page of Pentacles right next to the deck. This is you going and you're going to buy and bring a gift. Because the Page of Pentacles is usually something tangible, something you can touch. So it's not that much. It could be like a gift certificate or something. A gift for their birthday party. Alright, and that's what you're not expecting. And that's what I have for you, Scorpio, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing week.